Hey, my name is Sarah Morrison, and I'm excited to talk to you today about objections because it is part of being a coach, for sure. The most successful coaches get the most objections. So you've got to change how you react to objections. It's a part of life. People have opinions. Some of them are going to be with you, some of them are going to be like, no. So when I get an objection, I try to realize that it's never anything personal. Listen, you guys, objections are reflections of fears and doubts. So a lot of times when we're inviting to challenges or even coaching, keep in mind, like, it's probably them saying no because they're scared they won't be able to do it. Okay, we're not just asking someone to buy a garlic press, which is a great thing to get from Pampered Chef, by the way. It's so helpful. But that's an easy commitment. That's like, oh yeah, I'll use that. We're asking someone to actually show up for 5 days or 14 days or 21 days or join a community and continue this healthy lifestyle. We're asking something a little bit bigger. We're asking them to do something they've never probably done before. It's a lot different than buying a candle or buying something from Pampered Chef. Okay? So you need to realize that fear and objection or fear and doubts are what are fueling objections. It's never anything personal. So stop taking it personal. Okay? You just can't anymore. You have to realize that when you get an objection, that person needs your help even more. They probably have a lack of confidence and they don't think they can do it. They don't want to say yes to a 5-day clean eating challenge because they've never ate clean a day in their life. They don't want to say yes to a 3-week challenge because they're scared they're going to waste their money and fall off. They don't want to say yes to coaching because they don't think they're inspirational whatsoever. They have more bad thoughts in their head than they have good thoughts. So that is how you have to view objections. Now, it is our job to help people work through excuses and obstacles as coaches. And one of the easiest ways to do that is just to build trust and to build friendship. You know, I'm not much of a cold inviter. I am definitely a build conversations, invite people to groups. People are less likely to give you an objection when there's a trust there, when there's a relationship there. So build that, share parts of your life, learn about their life, like make real friends. Think of social media as your way to make more friends out there. And then invite them to what you do because this benefits everyone. Everyone benefits everyone. But here's some tips besides don't take it personally, and remember that an objection is a clear sign that they've got some doubt standing in their way and you got to help them get past it. But here are some things that can help you with objections. So some common objections are generally price, time, and just overwhelmed. Can't even imagine focusing on this. So when I get a price objection, I know when someone tells me, oh my gosh, it's so expensive, they don't understand the value that is going to be offered. And they're probably using that as an easy thing to say instead of like, I'm scared I'm not going to follow through. Or they probably really mean like, I'm scared to spend that much money on myself because A, B, or C, because I won't follow through, because I never spend that much money on myself, because I don't value myself. Lots of things you could fill in there. Wow. Did you know you're getting a psychology lesson today? So with the price objection, I try to show the value and I try to reaffirm why this will help them. And I also have a go-to as well that helps to take that objection away. So for example, if someone says it's just too expensive, I can say something back like, hey, I hope you're having a great Tuesday. Thanks for getting back to me. I hope the sun's shining there. It actually is here today. We can't wait to get outside with kids, but I wanted to write you back really quick. I know this group will work for you based on what you've shared with me in the past. You need help staying accountable. I also know that Shakeology can seem expensive because that's how I felt too. Let me just share, or I hope you don't mind me sharing. In the beginning, I thought it was very expensive, and then I realized it's just part of my grocery bill. It's a month supply. That's 30 meals right there. And when you break that down, it's not over $5. It will be one of your meals. It'll save you time, and ultimately you'll see that it will save you money. And, that's what I try to say to them, or try to reaffirm, like, look, you're getting everything you need in your body in one place right here in the shake. It's definitely worth it. And, if we go back and forth about it, I can just say, look, I get it. It's an investment in you. And sometimes you just got to talk straight. You might say something like, I get it. It's an investment in you. And I'm making an assumption here. correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm guessing that maybe you don't spend that kind of money on yourself, and that seems a little crazy to spend that on yourself. You know, if that's the case, I totally get it. But let me tell you, Susan, whatever their name is, you are worth it. This is going to help you. I've been drinking this for 7 years. I have challengers that have been drinking this forever. It will up your health. It'll make your nutrition easier. It'll lessen your cravings. I promise you it's worth it. And if you try it and you don't like it, I will help you get a 100% refund. So remember, they offer the 30-day money-back guarantee. Use that when you have to. That's really going to take away a lot of people's excuses. And if anything, it's going to get you to the heart of what's really going on, because it's generally never money. People always have money for stuff they value, okay? People always have money for stuff they value. People have big screen TVs that are on food stamps. It's the truth. People always have money for stuff they value. So some tips there with price. Time is another one. Oh my gosh, I don't know wherever I have the time for this. Well, that's just kind of like, listen, I get it. Like I say, I'm a mom of 2. I work 2 jobs, and I have a husband who's gone every 3 days for 24 hours at a time. I get being busy. Shakeology has been a lifesaver. These groups have been a lifesaver because they make me have to focus on me. If you don't ever start focusing on you, your vicious cycle is never going to stop. A lot of times think about, can you show them how if they don't take action, nothing's going to change or it's going to get worse? Can you show them that? But can you also show them that if they do take action, what kind of success, what their life could look like? Paint the picture. Look, these messages take some critical thinking. They take some putting yourself in their shoes. They take some like, how do I want to word this so it has heart behind it, but truth? And listen, talking straight, you got to be able to do it with your clients and your coaches, anyone you bring on your team. And if you've been building a genuine friendship up to here, talking straight is not going to be a hard thing. So be able to talk straight and just be like, I hear you. Life can feel so busy sometimes, but Krista, I'm guessing that you might feel that way because you don't even get a chance to give yourself 30 minutes a day to take care of yourself. I promise that if you start to make time for yourself, everything else seems more doable. Do you believe me? Do you believe that that is a thing? Do you believe that that can happen? Ask, do you believe that? Like, have a real conversation with them. Man, you're not just trying to sell a challenge pack. You're trying to help this person end a vicious cycle in their life. For real. People have got to learn to take care of themselves. Our world is not as good as it could be because too many people don't know how to take care of themselves. So you got to think about that when you're up against these objections. Help them work through it. Don't get all like, oh no, I'm bothering them. Stop it. Okay? They need your freaking help. So push them through it. Okay. So price, time, and then overwhelmed. Overwhelmed can be really similar with time. Like, I don't even know where to start. Oh my gosh. You got to keep it simple for them. Look. Okay, here's what we're going to do. Taylor, I'm going to walk you through this day by day. You know, I'm going to send you this link. You're going to sign up tonight. I'm going to send you how to get started right here and put you in the group. Step 3, we are going to take it day by day. We're talking 10 minutes a night, prep your food and schedule a workout in. Those 2 things, 10 minutes, like start them. Their comfort zone is like this. So you start them like here. That could be like, give yourself 10 minutes a night to prep your breakfast and your lunch, and then figure out when your workout's going to happen the next day. And it could be 20 minutes of power walking and adding a Shakeology, and that's going to save them time. Start them where they need to start. Keep it simple. Spell it out for them. Same thing. Talk straight. I'm sorry you're feeling so overwhelmed. I've had days like that, and let me tell you, fitness and being better about my nutrition makes me feel in control. Taylor, it's just a clear sign to me that you need to do this. It's going to change this. It's going to end this vicious cycle you're in. Do you see that? Do you believe that? Tell them that. You can promise that because that is the truth. You can promise that. Okay? So there's some tips on objections. There will be some other resources too from some other top coaches. There's so many different ways. Some people are, maybe come off a little bit more salesy or stuff like that with objections. In my experience, it's like, let's get to the root of the problem, because if we don't get to the root of the problem and the thing that's causing them doubt and fear, even if they do buy a challenge pack, even if they do get a 5-day sampler, they might not get the best results if you don't ever get to the root of that problem. It's like weeds in your backyard. You can pull them out on top, but if you don't get the roots, they're just going to keep coming back. So objections can be a great thing when you look at them like that. They are like a map to where the treasure of this person's self-worth coming to life lies. Okay, the objections are going to help you find that. So I hope that helps.